All right, surprise, surprise. So this whole time, I had a box full of machines, as you may or may not know if you've been following this, that I've been going through. And this whole time, I thought I had a Bishop rotary. I just never unzipped it and took a real close look, you know? Well, I crack it open and I find a critical torque 3.5 stroke with the RCA adapter, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna get into it and see if it's got the good brushless motor, direct drive, adjustable cam, easily cleanable. Some of this stuff I already kind of know, but I'll walk through it and see what I can find out. There unfortunately is no unboxing. However, I'm going to test out these sweet batteries. They're no name, just like generic. This one's Tattoo brand. So I'm going to test those out on it and see what we can find out. So let's check it out. Okay, so I got the critical torque 3.5 stroke. Does have the critical battery from the Prime X set. I don't know the special name for it. I wanted to show you something kind of interesting with it. So I'm going to hold this down. Should be 3 seconds. The little Prime logo. So we're like 8.4, right? Goes up to 9. Pretty smooth. Let's pop this battery off. I'm gonna throw on this adapter. The one that I borrowed came with this adapter. Kind of cool because you could use your regular power supply with an RCA cord or one of these off-brand batteries. So you won't have the awesome perks with the battery that normally comes with this machine, you know, presets, etc. Unfortunately, I didn't get that one, but hey, still stoked. I thought this was a Bishop machine. So now we've got this model WP1 1500 milliamp, outputs 3.12 volts and 53 grams compared to 2000 milliamp Prime battery of 3.7 volt, and this is 3 to 12 volt. Yeah, it doesn't seem to match up. That's all right. But I wanted to show you the difference. So first we're going to slap on this guy. Let's see, output 5 to 12, 1.5 A max. USB-C charging, pretty cool, not bad. So we'll throw this on and we're going to set it to 9. Let's throw it on. So 11. It's not too bad, really. I mean, it doesn't seem to really add too much balance. I do like how the buttons are right there. It does kind of move a little, but we'll throw it back at 9. Back at 9. And we'll throw this one that doesn't sound right. Definitely wouldn't use this little cheap one here for sure, because we're at 10. Let's throw that off. Whew, that's a humdinger right there. Oh, 10. This one jumps in halves. So 10. Yeah, that ain't right. Not all power supplies are made the same. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try this stencil with 17 mag action here. All right. Well, thanks for staying to the end if you did. So, did enjoy using this tattoo machine, the Critical Torque 3.5 stroke. Pretty cool. I did want to show the battery again. So, was able to use the battery off of the Prime. If you can see that. Just kind of sick. Same connector. And in the video, I had it at about 10 volts, which might seem kind of high. So I thought here I would set it at like about 8 volts. That's nice and smooth. You can hear that at all, right? So I'll pop that off and throw the RCA back on. And we're gonna try the Tattoo brand. Not sponsored. And put it down to 8 as well, so it's not quite so high. And this one's equally as smooth. Kind of like that vibe to it. Probably more, probably closer to the actual critical battery that you would go through. I mean, as far as where it places on the machine. Now, that's at 8. That was smooth. Let's throw on this bad boy at 8. This one was the rattler, man. This one was sick and not in a good way. It sounded sick. Yeah, still. Yeah, if anybody knows why, I assume it has something to do with the output. Anyway, so is the machine reliable? Just feels nice in the hand. I mean, that grip that they put on there, it just feels well balanced. I know I don't have their special battery on there, but even with, I mean, it does feel good in the hand. So it does feel quality, obviously, especially for the price point. I think you're looking at about 1,300 bucks. You do get quite the kit though. This is not the full kit or anything, but you do get the 2 batteries, 2 critical batteries, the charging station, 2 grips from what I recall. Might get the RCA cord as well. So it seems like a pretty well-rounded machine. It hit nice. It felt smooth at the 3.5 stroke. The only beef was with the generic battery, which has nothing to do with, this company, of course. Brushless motor. So it ran smooth. It's going to be reliable, just like, I mean, all the brushless, not all the brushless motors, but, compared to brush motors, as it were. Easily cleanable. It's pretty cleanable. For the most part, you cannot, without voiding something, take it apart any more than this. So that's going to be a problem to try to get in there. If you have an issue, I would recommend just cleaning inside there every time, and then use high quality cartridges so you don't get a blowout. It does have strike technology. Say that 10 times fast, bro. So it's getting an accurate strike on the needle cartridge, I guess, every time. I couldn't really find a whole bunch of information about that. You got the vibration dampening inside here. Now, you're probably not going to be able to see that so well, but I'll try to get a close-up. But it looks like it's wet inside there, but it's kind of like a silicone, basically. The machine does feel pretty nice. It doesn't vibrate less than some others, but nothing really notable. Bluetooth compatibility, if you did have their special battery on there, then of course it's compatible with, I believe, their foot switch. That's kind of cool and all. Personally, I got away from the foot switch. At first I missed it, not gonna lie, but after not using it, it seemed like something extra just to mess with. I never really loved the foot pedal, to be honest, so for even coil machines, but it's like a necessary evil, right? So in conclusion, would I recommend this machine? Sure, if it's something that talks to you as far as all the tech goes. I've always loved technology, especially Bluetooth, wireless, different functions. The only problem that I could see personally is if one of those batteries fails, there's several $100 to replace versus throwing in a replaceable rechargeable battery in some other machine. So that's really the only, I guess, negative I could see. As far as being a high quality tattoo machine from the $1,300 range, I don't think you could go wrong with it. It's a nice machine. It's compatible with other batteries as well, the other critical batteries. So all in all, not a bad machine. I didn't see anything that I hated about it. You can't change the stroke on it. The stroke is kind of the thing that you start with. You set that, and then it's almost like working backwards. So, 3.5 like this, it's a great all-arounder. I mean, you can pull heavy lines, shading, color packing. It's just going to depend on your hand speed and your technique. Same thing with any of them, really. Some people might argue differently. You need a 4.5 or 5-point stroke to do fine line, etc. I'm not too concerned with devoting everything to fine line. So for me, I like a 4.2 to 4.5. And then it boils down to the hand speed and pressure. So again, thanks for joining me. I guess I'm going to wrap this one up. I got about 10 more of these to do or something. So thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Have a good day.